Make your lips soft with bubble gum. Rub Nutella onto your body and moisturize your lips with Nesquik. Oreo is not just for eating, and Fanta is not just for drinking. Find out how to turn your favorite sweets into makeup in our new video. It is boiling hot in the city. A cold drink can save Betty and me from the heat. But what to do with our chapped lips? They've dried out under the hot sun. I've got an idea. Pamper your lips with Fanta-flavored lip scrub. Cover a small jar with a few layers of orange paint. Cut out a Fanta logo and paint its edges, and hot glue it to the cap of the jar. Pour 1 tablespoon of Fanta into 1.5 ounces of sugar. Add a teaspoon of olive oil. Mix it and put it into a container. We take out a signature orange pot and apply the Fanta and sugar mixture to the lips. You can also eat it. The lips become so smooth. Drink Fanta and eat the lip scrub. The orange mood will make your day. It's boring and there's nothing to do. I've got an idea. I know a special place, but it must be a surprise. No peeking. Dinosaurs are my favorite animals. I love these cute little paws. I also want my friend to enjoy it. I cover her eyes and lead her to the cutest dinosaur, Albert. I get her right to the jaws. She is so naive. She hopes that she's going to meet Johnny Depp. Betty screams out loud as soon as she opens her eyes. This is obviously not Johnny. She didn't expect to end up in a Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs are surrounding her. I need to get out of this dino land. Which way is the exit? Giant lizards are everywhere. Teeth, wings, and tails are all the way around me. Well, it seems that I've gone too far this time. Betty is terrified and doesn't even want to talk to me. I need to fix everything right now. One bounty won't be enough here, but a bounty-flavored EOS is a different story. Take a coconut filling out of a bounty bar. We need 1/3 ounce. Add 2/3 ounces of white lip balm. Melt it in a microwave. Take apart an empty EOS container. Screw the middle grid onto the cap. Pour in the coconut mixture and let it harden. Assemble the container. My friend cheers up when she sees the container. It smells better than a pterodactyl and tastes nicer. It means that my apology is accepted. The conflict with my friend became extinct like the dinosaurs did. Let's scrutinize the selfies we took in the park. Blondie has prepared a whole box of Oreo cookies. But why is it so heavy? There's a surprise gift hidden in it next to the cookies. That's a jar of Oreo scrub. Cover the cap of a jar with acrylic paint. Attach an Oreo cookie picture to it. Take apart 6 chocolate cookies and remove the filling. Crush the cookies. Put in 1 ounce of coconut oil to the cookie filling. Add 1 ounce of Vaseline. Melt it in a microwave. Pour the mixture into the crushed cookies. Mix it and put it into the jar. The scrub smells like the chocolate cookies. Betty wants to dip her cookie in it. Don't do it! This is a body scrub and not an Oreo dessert. It makes your skin smooth and sweet. And here are real cookies for a snack. Betty blows bubblegum like a pro. How can she pull it off? Does she have a special method of doing it? Or maybe she put special balm on her lips. From this tube, for instance. I also want to apply it to my lips, but my friend stops me. There is regular bubblegum in this tube. Chew and blow. Meanwhile, a brilliant idea comes to mind. Why not combine our 2 favorite things? Let's make an EOS from bubblegum. Put a little beeswax in 1 ounce of Vaseline. Add pink eyeshadow. Put in some sweet-smelling bubblegum from the tube and melt everything in a microwave. Pour it into an empty EOS container cap. Put it into a freezer. When the lip balm hardens, assemble the container. Can you chew bubblegum blowing up the biggest bubble? Easy! Just don't forget to take the bubble off your nose. And how should you protect your lips after it? Simple! Apply sweet EOS to your lips and you can even blow up 1,000,000 bubbles one after another. Taking a ride on the Ferris wheel wasn't the best idea. I totally forgot that Betty is afraid of heights. She trembles, hiccups, and gets the jitters. I have to do something urgently. We are going higher and higher, and Tree seems so small from here. My friend wants to get away from the cabin, but I'm afraid she won't be able to reach the sea. She nearly faints, ready to call 911. Here you are. Eat some gummy bears. Candies reduce stress. Keep breathing. At last, our cabin stops. Hooray! We are on the ground. Everything is over. My friend was so nervous that she bit up her lips. She definitely needs a smoothing balm after this horror ride. Take mine. It's balm with a gummy bear extract. Take the best 6 red gummy bears. Add a bit of beeswax and add half an ounce of cocoa butter. Add some face powder for a matte finish. Put it into a microwave. Pour the melted lip balm into an EOS container. Let it harden. At last, Betty calms down. The lip balm is not only soft, it's also sweet. I can't wait to apply it to my lips and remove that awful Ferris wheel from my memory. Blondie is late again. I have to wait for her for ages. She finally appears. At first, I smell the sweet scent of cocoa, and then I see the reason why she is late. She's been making Nesquik lip balm. Cut off the bendy part of a cocktail straw and hot glue it to the cap of a small plastic pot. Attach a small Nesquik logo to the pot. Add a bit of Nesquik to an ounce of Vaseline. Melt it in a microwave. Mix it and pour into the pot. Close it with the cap and let it harden. This sweet lip balm is the right bait for every sweet tooth. I don't like my regular cocoa anymore. I want to taste Nesquik on my lips. It smells great. I just want to eat the balm right from the pot. Someone's left a whole jar of Nutella in the bathroom. We have a secret sweet tooth. The label says, "Don't eat." Is it some kind of game? I ask my friend why this mysterious Nutella is in our bathroom. It appears to be a sweet body scrub. Mix 2 ounces of Nutella chocolate spread with 1 ounce of ground coffee. You can also take used coffee grounds. Pour heavy cream into the mixture. We need 1 fluid ounce. Mix it and leave the scrub in the Nutella jar. Attach a warning sign to the lid. I apply the scrub to my skin. Yummy! I smell like chocolate. Now I just have to wash it off and enjoy my smooth skin. We need to keep skin hydrated when we're having a heat wave like this. Blondie takes some drastic measures. She puts her hands under a stream of water. Keep calm, mermaid. You don't have to dive into a fountain. You'd rather try my special hydrating cream. Put sweet mento mints around the bottom of a clear jar. Pour body cream in the container. Put the mints on top also all the way around. Attach a Mentos label to the lid. Blondie opens up the jar. The cream smells amazing. I'm looking forward to applying it to my body. Hydrating and nice smell in one jar. My friend can't figure out the secret ingredient in my cream. This is Mentos. I have a craving for something sweet. Yuck! These candies have been here since the Mesozoic era. Ha! I remember having my stash. I've got Snickers. It's so delicious. Or, I'd rather make it healthy. Let's add Snickers to lip balm. Attach a Snickers logo to a cap of a small pot. Cut half an ounce of a Snickers bar into tiny pieces. Add 1 ounce of cocoa butter and put it into a microwave. Put the melted balm into the pot and place it in a freezer. The Snickers lip balm is a double pleasure. If there is no chocolate on hand, this lip balm will be a great substitution for it. Did you like our sweet ideas? Then write in your comments which candy you are going to turn into makeup. Will you transform Nutella into body scrub? Will you put some bubble gum into lip balm or add Mentos to cream? And don't forget to give your thumbs up. Bite off a piece of a couch? Lick a lamp? Or eat a pillow? All this is possible only with our magic. We turn regular objects into sweet miniatures in this new video. Well, what do we have here? Playing with magic always ends up unexpectedly. Just take a look at what happened to our furniture. We should have been more careful with this strange glove. Now what are we supposed to do? Blondie enters a creepy old house. Why does her friend always choose such pleasant places to hang out? Dolly's already waiting for her with a mysterious box in her hands. Let's check what's inside. There must be something expensive hidden in the box. Maybe some precious stones, or dragon skin, or George Clooney's phone number. But it turns out that there is only a glove inside, and it's covered in rhinestones. Blondie was hoping to see something more mysterious. This glove doesn't impress her, but Dolly is offended. Because this is obviously not a regular glove, Dolly snuck away this mysterious box while she was visiting her Aunt Esmeralda, a third-generation psychic. Except that we don't know what its superpower is. It's still a mystery. The girls think about the power of magic, but the answer finds them at the most unexpected moment. Dolly leans on a nightstand, and it becomes smaller as if by magic. Take matches out of a box and paint it white. Add drawers using acrylic paint. Cut 4 matches and hot glue them to the bottom of the box at an angle so that the mini night table will stand up. Put colorful sweets inside. Wow! The magic glove makes our nightstand small, and it also turns the contents into edible sweets. That's amazing! It looks like we know what its superpower is. Dolly can't wait to start conjuring. Dolly makes everything she sees smaller. A flower pot and picture got in harm's way too. Let me check if the small flower pot is also edible. Cover a plastic cap of suitable shape with acrylic paint. Crumble dark sponge cake inside. Cut green licorice candy into pieces. Cut it lengthwise and take out the white filling. Cut plant leaves out of the green part and stick them into the mini flower pot. Add details with food coloring. Dear me, what kind of magic is that? A sweet plant grows in a tiny pot now. The glove clearly knows that it's a sweet tooth's home. Now, let's check what happened to the painting. Cut off a piece of wafer and take one layer off and cut out a little painting. Wrap the wafer with it. Use double-sided tape. This is a real wafer hiding in the mini picture instead of a canvas. Now you can eat an art masterpiece for dessert. It will make your art taste better. Wait, hang on. Where is she carrying that lamp? I think my friend's going crazy. All this magic is a bad influence on her. She wants to make everything in this world a miniature. No item of the interior is safe. Torch lamp, you're next. Roll out gray fondant and cut out 2 different circles. Attach them together with water. Take a wrapper off a Chupa Chups and stick it into the stand. Color the lollipop stick with silver paint. Cover the stand with silver edible pearl powder. Cut an arc for the lampshade out of wafer paper. Fasten it with edible glue and put it onto the lollipop. Dolly is proud of her success. The tiny torch lamp looks really nice. Even better, it's not just a lamp, it's a lollipop. Since she made it, my friend gets dibs and takes the Chupa Chups for herself. All I get is a wafer lampshade, and it's edible. In addition to this, even the lampstand is edible. What else can I say? Dolly sure does love her magic glove. Do you have to be very careful with magic? Dolly's sneakers got dirty, and she wipes them off using her glove without thinking. Oops! That was a bad idea. Heat up a couple of chewy candies in a microwave for a few seconds. Shape them into 2 sneakers. Paint the soles with white food coloring. Cover the top of the sneaker with silver edible pearl powder. Dampen them with water and add food glitter. Paint laces with food coloring. Let them dry. This tiny sneaker will only fit Thumbelina. Well, we won't leave her with only 1 sneaker. Whatever. Dolly makes the other sneaker smaller without hesitation. But now she's going to have to go home wearing only socks. Oh, this glove is so unpredictable. Magic is so tiring that you need a break. These girls are having some tea, but Blondie has a hankering to feel magic in her hands too. She should make a miniature of something. I think a cup of tea is just right for my purposes. Take a mini marshmallow and make it look like there is tea inside of it using brown food coloring. Cut a cup handle out of another marshmallow. Attach the handle with edible glue. Put the cup onto a drop of white chocolate glaze as if it's a saucer. Dolly doesn't manage to finish her tea. Now the only thing she has left to do is to take a bite of a marshmallow. This yummy cup is so teeny, just for 1 bite, but that's not enough for Blondie. Wait, where did she go now? Apparently Blondie wants to fulfill her magic potential to the highest extent, and she ran away to a school of wizardry. But Blondie was actually conducting magical experiments. For example, with this sweet cake. Cut a triangle out of a starburst candy. Melt chocolate in a double boiler and cover the candy triangle with glaze. Decorate it with sprinkles on top. Put the cake into a confectionery glaze saucer. Blondie doesn't want to share with her friend. She eats the mini cake on her own. Whatever, Dolly will find something more interesting to do. Well, friend, watch out! I followed Dolly through the entire house. If you want, I can touch your head and it will become tiny and sweet. Dolly doesn't like this idea. She defends herself from her friend with a pillow. Whoops! Press a big marshmallow slightly so that it looks like a pillow. Paint a print on it with red food coloring. Paint a play button on both sides. This soft pillow is also a victim of magic. At least it's a delicious marshmallow now. Let's have a snack before we keep on hunting. Dolly is laughing and hiding behind a sofa, but this doesn't stop Blondie. She is drunk on magic and turns the big sofa into a teeny sponge couch with a slight movement of her hand. Take a package of sponge cakes, divide them along the cream layer, and put them one onto another so that it is shaped like a sofa. Fasten the joinings with chocolate condensed milk. Cut the cakes and attach pillows and armrests. Add a drop of black food coloring to fondant. Sprinkle a board with cornstarch and roll it out to get a thin layer. Cover the sweet sofa with fondant. Cut off the excess. Cover the pillows separately. Make decorative pillows. Cut cookies. Wrap them with colored fondant. Use a toothpick to make the surface look like fur. The girls still don't understand how powerful their magic really is. They think that this sofa cake is cuter and more fun than the real one. You can easily bite off a piece. Oh, we are so naive. At last, our magic craze has faded down. All the sugar is digested, and now we finally see. The whole interior is ruined with their careless magic. You have to follow safety rules while conjuring. And how are they supposed to fix everything now? Thank goodness Esmeralda comes to the rescue.
She is not happy about what her niece did. This is what happens when you take somebody's things without asking. Esmeralda takes her glove back. She thought she had lost it at a World Psychic Congress. Phew! Next time, we will be more careful with magic. Did you like our magical story? Then write in the comments what magical thing you would like to own. And don't